Hello everybody, this is Joseph Crudup. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Thursday, October 22nd, 2020, and the final debate of tonight is here. The debate coverage starts at 7 and the final debate starts at 9 between President Donald J. Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. Now, I know these two are having, they were having world wars, and those are two heated rivalries going at it for the very last time, face off. And this is all about all the stuff. This is all about Trump. This is all about Joe Biden. This is everything. I mean, last month debate is awful. Was awful. This is an awful. That was the embarrassing, awful debates I ever seen. And then you know that everybody knows that President Trump won his mouth, talk about Biden this and Biden that, and insulting the Biden family. He insulting Joe Biden. He insulting his son, Joe Biden's son. And I don't know. I don't know what is going on with Donald Trump, but all I do know is that Donald Trump, what can Trump have to say to Biden tonight by the time they face off in its final debate, and it's gonna get really, really ugly, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know, and who cares? So please watch this debate tonight and see for yourselves, if you don't mind. Because I do know that's what has happened in the world today. Last time I did vote for Joe Biden. But who cares? I mean, tonight's debate, final debate, it hasn't been the second debate last month, and it's supposed to be the third debate tonight, but then this is the last debate. This is going to be the last debate for the second one tonight between President Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Boy, I gotta say, this is going to be the one you will never forget, and it's going to get real ugly when these two face off. And what can Joe Biden have to say for Donald Trump? We all know that this is about to get worse, for sure. It did happen the last time. It won't happen again the next, I hope. But all I know is, well, how can Donald Trump have to say to Joe Biden, because he is get away too much. It's going to go on. Remember, President Trump is on the campaign rally. That was last day. And last night, former President Barack Obama has something to say to Donald Trump. That was last night in Philadelphia. He was about to take his shirt off, his coat off, and then his gloves off. The gloves are off between the two candidates. I just don't care about what Donald Trump's saying. But I'm not sure. And I really don't blame Barack Obama for it. I don't blame him. I don't blame the former president. He's doing powerful. He had some powerful words on Donald Trump last night. What he said to Donald Trump was acceptable. And he's doing it he's saying something to President Donald Trump for Biden. Just look at former President Barack Obama. Just look at him. He's great. He's a great speaker. He's a good speaker. And he's a great, little bit, trash talker. No one knows, everybody knows what Barack Obama has talking about. He says something to Trump, and people love it. I love it. I really do. Let's go to CNN. don't know. I'm really sure that this is a good, a smart idea for this. Now, Barack Obama, first, Barack Obama say something that we have never ever witnessed of him. Last night, he did think about it. He was taking action on Trump. He was taking action on Trump. So here's first. Here's something that's gonna get to everybody. Now here's the testimony I'm gonna read for you folks. It goes to something like this. Former President Barack Obama remains on the campaign trail Wednesday in Philadelphia, delivering across the board estimate of his sister's first 4 years in office. In the record, one special cell lines jump out at me as changes what so many people, including Republicans who voted for Trump in 2016, feel right now. And here it is. And he said, and with Joe and Kamala at the helm, you're not going to have to think about the crazy things they said every day. And that's worth a lot. You're not going to have to argue about them every day. It just won't be so exhausting. That for me, is the best and most succulent argument that former Vice President Joe Biden can make in the closing 12 days of this race. Deciding to follow Trump and Howard Biden isn't anything about special partisan or any special, even any spectacular mistake that the Incredible has made. It's about the country. It's about a country absolutely exhausted by Trump. His norm busted, his misinformation, his junior high school bullying, and his tweeting. Donald Trump is relentless. His most adamant supporters suggest that it's why they loved him so much. He just never stops talking and tweeting, and almost always his words and his tweets are subversive, representative, or dangerous. He promotes consequences, conspiracy, the devils, his insults, his opponents. Let me slow down. He promoted conspiracy theories. He assaults his opponents, and sometimes members of his own administration. He lies. So that's why he attacks. Donald Trump did attack one of his opponents. 4 years ago, he attacked Hillary Clinton, and then look 4 years later, look where we are today. 4 years later, he attacked Joe Biden. Yeah, you know what? That's what he's saying. No, 2 years ago, he attacked the Obamas. 2 years ago in 2018. But wow. What is going on with Donald Trump and his administration? Now, it's just so much. The last 4 years feel like we have been running on a treadmill 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And now I say a treadmill because we aren't going anywhere. We're just running in place. Trump mistakes movement for progress, and so he creates a whole lot of movement, but movement without results just make us all tired. Now, 2 trillions of America, late 2019 polls say they felt worn out, but the amount of news there is roughly the same as the 68% who said the same in 2018, and to the point about how this feeling of exhaustion is not probably a unprecedented thing. 75% self-identifying of Republicans and Republicans leaders said they felt worn out. But all of the news, while 59% of Democrats and Democratic leaders said the same. While Obama indicated out of the Colorado it more clearly than Biden has, it's worth nothing that this idea of people being told, well, all of it has been presented in the former vice president's campaign since the start. The American people want their government to work. And I don't think that's too much for them to ask. Biden saying in an announcement his campaign back in 2019. I know some people in DC said it can't be done, but let me tell you something. And make sure they understand this. The country is sick of the risk. They're sick of the fighting. They're sick of the childish behavior. Now, since then, Biden has repeatedly cast his campaign as a return into normality, a return to the way politics used to be. Which, if we think about it, is it really a personal statement at all? It's simply saying that Trump is an anomaly that has consistently and consistently resistance and selfishness don't fit within the traditional discretion of the party politics. That being, well, the way Trump has nothing to do with being conservative and liberty, being a Democrat or a Republican. It's totally distorting to Trump, and according to Biden, it will end if Trump is voted out. Again, a bum paints well what the show of the future might look like. Yes. Now Biden says that people, whoever votes, if people want to vote, they're going to have to vote. And if they have voted, they can vote, they vote Trump out. They want Trump out of the office on November 3rd. They want to vote Trump out of the White House forever. 4 years. 4 years and that's it. Trump's out. He's fouled. But we'll have to wait and see. It says you might be able to have a Thanksgiving dinner while having an argument. He said you'll be able to go about your lives knowing that the president is not going to retreat. Conspiracy theorists about science and cabinets running the world, or that maybe sales don't actually kill Laden. Which, yeah, that will be different. And so, as it is until November 3rd, we got 12 days away to election. 12 days in election, and that's it. No more election until 2024. Now, I'm not sure for everybody, folks. I'm not sure for everybody, but that same old thing that Donald Trump did running his mouth for 4 years. He's in the office for 4 years and wasting time. Back in 2008, we did vote for Barack Obama, and he was in office. And then 8 years ago, we voted for Barack Obama again, and he's re-elected. So, he changed the world. He was in office for 8 years. Wasn't doing any bad. Barack Obama, he won the White House, right? And Michelle was with him. They hang out together in the White House. They were in the White House doing a wonderful, wonderful time. They did a great job of keeping everything out. Everything straight out, for sure. And Barack Obama knows it. He is a great president. He was a great president by then. He was a great president by then because he's black. We had a black African American in the White House. When he took office in 2009, he was great. He was very great. And Michelle was with him. So they were in the White House for 8 years. Everything turned out great. Everything turned out great. And I remember, if I want to vote for Barack Obama, I can do it. And I did. And we let him run the White House. We let him go to the White House in 2008. Mom and Dad were so happy. They were so happy for him when he was in. And Reverend Jesse Jackson, with tears streaming down his face while saw it on TV. He was so happy and started crying. They didn't, and they do know that Barack Obama did want that. He wanted to be the president. He wanted to run the United States of America. When he starts, great, for sure. Everybody was crying. Everybody was crying because Barack Obama had elected. That was 2008. We were having a party, we were having a great time and concern. It was a dream come true. It was a dream come true for this man. A dream come true for this man. And everybody was so happy. And then 2012, we were, yeah. 2022. Hold on just a second, I'll be right back. Don't start the tape. Okay. I mean, now, I know for sure. I mean, he was great. He was doing great, and he was the White House, and he was voting for the great. He was a great black African president. In 2016, he left office. So now, what President Donald Trump heard about Barack Obama last night? He didn't say everything to him. He didn't say nothing to him. But what Donald Trump just heard about, that was last night. But Barack Obama hear his own words. I mean, unbelievable. And the Trump family are going to be so mad at what Barack Obama has said. They're going to call Trump, or they're going to call Trump very disgraceful? Hope not. Now this debate right now is on about 3 hours away. This debate is about 3 hours. 3 hours away, folks. And that will be tonight for sure. And everybody knows this is gonna be the day. This is the final debate right now. It's on scene. This is CNN, folks. And here we go. It says, time is running out on President Donald Trump. He is trailing Democrat presidential nominee Joe Biden in most national and battleground state polls, making Thursday night's debate the equivalent last best chance to change the trajectory of the race that, with less than 2 weeks to run, appeals to favor the challenger. After the entire match up got quickly decisively into a qualifying shouting match, with Trump repeatedly interrupting the body and running roughshod over the monorail. The second debate, scheduled for last week, was canceled after the president tested positive for the coronavirus and subsequently refused to take part in the involved meeting. Now, this time, the Commissioner of Presidential Debates had given the green light to an in-person face-off, but with one unprecedented change. The candidates will have their microphones cut off while their opponents respond to the first question of each of the debate set statements. Now, the topic started for discussion over 90 uninterrupted minutes, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, including fighting COVID-19, American families, race in America, climate change, national security, and leadership. But that's just where the monorail NBC's Kristen Walker will begin, when the candidates go from there, especially in Trump's case, is the wild card. Here are 5 new things to watch. Will Trump trample over the new rules? In order to enforce the debate's rules, the commissioner has resorted to something familiar to the country operated by Congress, the move button. But there are questions over how effective the new guardrails will really be. Trump's campaign has suggested that lack of time will provide Biden with a chance to talk himself into a corner. True or not, past performance suggests Trump lacks the self-control to stand quietly by and find out. If he does try to interrupt, his voice could be picked up by Biden's microphone. The president sets a governor over the changes could also lead him to lash out at Walker. His campaign has already attacked the commissioner, and the president has a history of launching sensitive attacks against female debate models. Now, if Trump attacks, then what should they do to Trump? What's next for Trump? Now, Trump and his allies have been tingling up his plans to attack Walker and the commissioner by flooding the rules wherever they can. How Trump executive strategy can provide the voters who haven't already cast a ballot with their last minute of the president before they make a decision. And yes, it is what it is. And 4 other people for that. If Trump interrupts, that's fine. But we can make him shut up. They can make him shut up, and they can tell them to shut up and parley like this. So now, the national source is certified. Johns Hopkins University found the United States reported over 60,000 new cases on Tuesday and 58,000 on Monday, leading public health experts to referencing this bullet as a dose source in infections. Politicians, however, the numbers in swing states are even more dire. Both case and death numbers are on the rise in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Iowa, and Michigan, all swing states sensitive to Trump's re-elections. The source are dominating local news coverage. 2 million most voters are heading to the polls with physical remembers of the ongoing pandemic. That's a problem for Trump. The virus has dominated the 2020 election, forcing both candidates to rethink the way they campaign, especially after Trump himself contacted the virus. But Trump has showed resisting signs of deep-seated anger at the focus on the virus. Limbas joined us for cover the pandemic, and interview and wasn't ending an interview with 60 minutes when many of the questions focused on the virus. The coronavirus remains the most important issue in the minds of voters. How Trump handles questions about the issue will have significant influence in this election. Now this has to be continued. Now this is what's happening for folks. This is going to happen in this debate tonight. Trump's behavior need to be very keeping his cool. And this is going to be the debate, folks. I don't know if many people, but all the things know, the Democrats may know that Trump needs to have his smiling face wiped out. It will not happen if Trump attacks. Okay? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen anyway. But we'll find out in this debate. And for all for sure, I'm not for sure for this because it's gonna come out. All we have known is this. This is all that's true. Now, is it true? Now, it's gonna be very far enough. But what is gonna happen here in this debate tonight? We got 12 days before the election. Now, in Club Event Center in Nashville, Tennessee, it will happen tonight in this debate. What can Joe Biden do when he wipes the smile on Donald Trump's face? When he tells President Trump to shut up? That was about a month ago. So, people on Facebook and on YouTube, watch this debate tonight. Watch this debate tonight because you never forget. I saw everything. I can see it happen, folks. I can see it happening. I can see it happen, but that's what it is. We got 12 days before the election. We got 4 days before the debate. 3 days before the debate, folks. I can get sure. I'm about to be through here. I'm about to be through here, folks. For real. Everything can happen. Everything can happen. All this attacking by President Donald Trump drives them nuts. It's going to be driving them nuts for a very long time, every day. All the deals that he attacks is all about the same. Folks, I'm very for sure. Now, everything that you do know, the gloves are off between the two. And Barack Obama say something to Donald Trump he would never see in years. He loses his trash talk on Trump. He loses his trash talk because he always knows, everybody knows that Trump lies. Alright? Trump lies so much. He lied, and then he tweet, and he never stops talking. He never stops talking when he was on campaign in front of 80,000 people. In front of 80,000 people in this, everywhere now, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois. But folks, man, all I can say is this debate is about to get ugly, and it's gonna get ugly, I hope. And that's all I have to say on the Joseph Curtis Show. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow, live. Same time at 5 o'clock. Until then, I'm Joseph Curtis. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, live. Peace out, everybody.